Data science domains. In this tutorial, we will talk about the great variety of disciplines that data science encompasses. And you're probably already familiar with this Venn diagram, which portrays data science as the intersect of three worlds: computer science, maths, and domain knowledge. By the way, here by domain knowledge, we mean the intrinsic knowledge you develop about the business or industry you work in. Also, you might have already heard the definition that a data scientist is a person who is better at statistics than any software engineer and better at software engineering than any statistician. Though amusing, these definitions are very outdated. Their days have passed long ago. A modern data scientist is expected to be proficient in many more disciplines and has to possess way more skills than just programming and stats. Personally, I really like this picture. How about we use it as a starting point in our quest to find out what data science actually is? Starting from the top. Statistics. Because data science involves working with data and hard facts all the time, you have to be able to separate random noise from actual trends. Also, you need to know how to build models that classify populations and provide reliable forecasts of future events. Visualization. Humans don't speak in ones and zeros. A data scientist has to be able to see data, and what's even more important, to show it to others. This is why visualization is not only an art form, but also a crucial skill you have to have in your arsenal. Data mining. Along with visualization, data mining is the creative part of your work. Interrogating data, looking for trends, looking for anomalies, finding things that have never ever been seen before. This is where you put your Sherlock Holmes hat on. Database and data process. This involves everything from cleaning of data to storage and manipulation. It's like knowing how to hold a book and to turn pages. If you cannot perform these basic tasks, then you'll never get to read the story. Now these three, pattern recognition, machine learning, and neuroplasticity, are separate here, but personally I would put them all together. They all cater to one goal: teaching computers how to learn without being explicitly programmed. This is quite an advanced realm for a data scientist, and this is where you go once you've gotten quite proficient at all of the other areas that we've covered off. And moreover, not every data scientist has to go down this pathway, because this is a very specific set of skills that's applicable to certain business problems and challenges. Now, we've discussed everything on this picture, but I think that even that is not enough. There are a few things that I would add. Number one, communication. A data scientist has to interact with people on a daily basis. Not all insights are in the data. Some things you can only learn from people who are working with that data. And I will show you some vivid examples of this further down in the course. Therefore, a data scientist who cannot talk to a human being for longer than 5 minutes is not setting himself up for success, regardless of how smart he is. You have to be an outgoing person to be successful in this profession. Presentation. Another form of talking with people, only this time it's the other way around. You are trying to put information into their heads. I believe that this is one of the most important skills of a data scientist, if not the most important one. Because apart from having all the other expertise we already talked about, a modern data scientist is the gatekeeper between insights and people. You can derive thousands and millions of valuable business insights, but if you cannot effectively communicate them to the key decision makers, then those insights are worth nothing. Domain knowledge. Personally, I admire data science so much because it is an extremely transferable set of skills. One day you are searching for fraudulent transactions in a large mining corporation, the next day you are building a remuneration model for the employees of a medical facility. Quite likely, the data scientist is the only employee who can adapt to a new organization and even industry so quickly. And funnily enough, this example shows that you can be a successful data scientist even without domain knowledge. However, domain knowledge does add to your capacity to deliver insights. You just have to do your research and develop the bulk of this domain knowledge very quickly, and the rest of it will come as you're working in this industry or in this company. Real-life practice. The saying "practice makes perfect" says it all. This concept is extremely applicable to data science. Programming. Another important part of data science. The better you can talk to a machine, the more efficient and more successful you will be. If you haven't yet, start learning programming today. It should become a hobby. It should be something that's just a natural part of your life. And finally, creativity. You have to be creative. If you cannot generate your ideas, you might find yourself stuck as a data analyst forever. To become a great data scientist, you have to cultivate creativity inside yourself. Allow your curiosity to guide you and help you find insights that nobody thought you would ever find. Those are the main disciplines and qualities that I would add to this list. And to finish off, let's see what we will cover off in this course. Statistics, visualization, data mining, database and data preparation, communication, presentation, creativity, programming, and real life practice. You'll definitely have a lot of that last one. And as you will see, some of these we will cover off in more depth, some in less. But in any case, here you will develop a great foundation for your data science career. And in the next tutorial, we will expand on this a little more, and I will show you the exact pathways you can take in this course. It's an important tutorial because it will help you shape your learning journey the way you want it. So make sure you don't miss out on it, and I look forward to seeing you there.